Are you ready to listen to a podcast?
Here comes the Playhouse Podcast, thanks to Bradshaw and Bryan Law Offices.
Find, subscribe, and listen.
Very few podcasts will do such a deep dive on carpal tunnel surgery, but yet here we go in a couple of minutes. Hang tight for that. Right now, let's start up your podcast, guys. All right, so I got time to do 2 of these readings today. So I'm going to grab the first couple listeners through, and actually, I'm speaking for Kat. She has time to do 2 of these readings. It was, I don't know, maybe 5 years ago now. We were at a rummage sale, found these tarot cards from the 1950s.
Which stink to high heaven.
They didn't stink for 73 years, and now they smell. And I don't know what that's a pungent aroma. I don't know if that's
paper rotting? I wonder if, how paper gets older. I don't know.
Colors aren't fading. Anyways, so we spent our entire year's budget, the whole quarter, on these tarot cards. And 60% of the time, they're right every time.
Yeah.
So what I need first is just to find out what your sign is. And then Kat's going to get you your horoscope for today. Okay. And we're going to find out what's going on in your life, hopefully, in the future. How is Kaylee feeling as of right now?
I'm feeling good. It's my birthday month.
Oh,
Happy
nice.
birthday month.
You're like me, girl. You put your crown on the first.
You and Jesus. All right. So,
all right. Kaylee's a big Sag.
You're
you
a
ready?
huge Sag.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Take a moment to examine your relationship with wealth and materialism this morning, and then lean into these transformative vibes that you're going to feel, letting go of meaningless attachments, find beauty once more in simpler pleasures that the natural world has to offer. And then tonight, you'll be faced with some obstacles, but have confidence tackling them, okay? Shouldn't be too crazy.
Okay.
That's what I thought.
And the card that jumped out while you were on hold was the 9 of Wands, which stands for obstacles overcome.
Oh my gosh, it's the same as her horoscope.
Imminent success. So that's lining up to be quite true.
Is there anything in your life that you're like, oh my gosh, I'm kind of turning a page here and I'm looking for, everybody's looking for success.
Any obstacles?
Not obstacles, but I'm getting married. So
Okay.
I have that.
That's what I thought.
You have some challenges planning a wedding.
When's the wedding?
Next August.
Okay.
You have second thoughts right now? Is that what I'm hearing?
No, I'm so excited.
You said on hold that you weren't really sure that
pages.
this was what you wanted to do with your life. And
Your
that,
voice went up.
Yeah.
Did it?
We're just kidding. Don't doubt yourself.
Enjoy
We're the
the
worst.
weekend. Thanks, Kaylee. Have a great morning.
Did it?
We almost talked her into that one. Oh, my God. I feel
You guys are right.
I feel like we could. Maybe this guy isn't for me.
Yeah.
Bella, I got time for one last reading this morning. How are you?
Great. How are you?
Great. What are you up to
Good.
right now? You on your way to work or what?
Yes, I am.
Like being able to catch people, especially on a Friday on their way to work. So let's start with her horoscope, Kat. She is a Taurus.
All right. Consider how you can transform your life as you push to find a balance between strategy and faith. You want to make them work together, and then believe that you can reach great heights while taking accountability. True intimacy can be achieved when you allow other people to see past your guards. And then it also says, just be sure to respect others' boundaries later tonight. So maybe try not to overstep any boundaries, okay?
Are you the type of person that just butts into everybody else's business?
No.
That's what I thought.
I don't like doing that either.
Yeah, I wouldn't think you were. All right, so here's what's going on. What card did she get?
She got the Queen of Cups, which stands for intoxication, emotions, and introspection.
You big drinker, Bella?
No.
No.
That's what I thought.
Intoxication is more than just alcohol.
What?
know.
How? I describe it another
It
way.
means like a feeling of just being overwhelmed.
So you mean overwhelmed?
Yeah, you could be overwhelmed.
Yes.
Are you, Bella?
Yes.
That's what I thought.
What is so overwhelming about your life?
Just right now, I think just a lot of work.
Okay.
Just a lot of work and just balancing work and balancing,
Especially around this
Some
time of
changes
year,
with
it
work.
feels like it adds up a little bit more because you have more on your to-do list, right?
Correct.
You know what I found is that if you
Definitely.
tie your shoes a little bit tighter, it helps with your balance.
There you go.
And that is why I do the readings.
That's what I thought.
He's an idiot.
It's Time for an FML Friday. The following people will remain anonymous, yet we thank them for their contribution to making us feel better about our lives. You want to get us started, please, Kat?
Yes, I would love to. Today, I almost got fired from work because a customer complained that I, quote, threw up gang signs at him. I was blocking the sun from my eyes. FML. Block it with the West Side.
I worked a job when I was in college at a mall. And we were across from another store, and we would throw gang signs up all the time at the other guys. It was comical, and nobody was in a gang, but I couldn't ever imagine how you could mistake that for just blocking the sun out of your eyes. Today, I found out that the guy my girlfriend introduced as her brother is actually her boyfriend.
Oh, no.
I actually have paid for them to come out with us several times to the movies.
Oh.
FML.
Joke's on you, sir. Today, I caught my dad sneaking a drink of whiskey outside shortly before my wedding. This must have been last weekend. I asked him if he was seriously getting drunk at this time like this. He looked at me and scoffed. It's the only way that I'm going to get through this stupid scat. FML. Oh.
Today, I found out that licking your very chapped lips while totally zoned out and looking in the general direction of a girl will end up with you becoming the massive college creeper that everyone avoids.
Yup.
FML.
That'll happen. Today, not only did my boyfriend set my hair on fire, but then he attempted to put it out by dumping bong water on my head. FML.
All right, and finally, today, I was put on notice at work due to my anger problem. Apparently, sighing in a meeting means you'll be labeled as somebody with short tempers.
Oh, my God, Derek.
However, that creepy stalker guy, yeah, he's on a fast track to management.
Oh, man.
Always.
World's worst HOA member is right here. I thought we had some bad ones at our house before where I asked them, I said, hey, we're paying we started at $8, ended by the time we left at $60 a month for nothing. I don't even know what they were doing, but this guy left a little video message on his neighbor's doorbell cam.
So I'm part of the HOA. You have a ton of packages on your porch, right? You know, HOA code says you're not supposed to have this many packages on your porch.
Oh my God.
I don't want to look at them. They're ugly. Just bring them in the house. Because of this, because I'm quite upset as of right now, you are getting a fine for this, for having all these packages on there. It's $25 per package.
What?
So I'll bring the fine by in a little bit. You can pay with cash, check, card, basically whatever. If you have any questions, just let me know.
It's 25 wedgies per fine, you nerd.
I don't believe in violence, but this guy would have got a knuckle sandwich.
You just know what kind of person that is, just by the delivery. We got your number.
The constant barrage of packages that are showing up to my home, and I know a lot of people are going through this, and that's great, but noticing most of these are pet-based.
Where does she purchase online gifts the most? Amazon?
Yeah.
Okay.
And a lot of Chewy boxes coming in.
Okay.
Our dog now can tell which box is a Chewy box. So the door that we have on the front of our home is a big glass door. Mm-hmm. So you can see out, right? Lets all that nice afternoon sunshine in. The cat will lay there just bathing in the sun, right? It gets warm. But when a package gets dropped off that doesn't have the Chewy logo on it now, our dog will walk over there, it'll look at the package, and then it'll walk away. But
so you are saying that your dog can go over there and recognize the font of Chewy and know that it's either for her or
absolutely.
not.
That dog will sit there and stare at that package without moving until somebody goes and gets it off the front step, and then she'll sit there and walk right behind you, knowing full well that package is for her.
Wow.
That's how
you're like
spoiled.
One of those weird dog people that give their dogs so much credit. It's funny.
Not you.
It's weird.
She is one of those weird dog people. My wife, Trisha, is a weird dog lady now.
I bet if you videotape Addison, she does the dishes when you're gone.
You want to know how bad it got? The other night, so we have hardwood floors in our bedroom, and my wife said that dog will never sleep in our bed when we got the dog, right?
Uh-huh.
Somehow it led to that dog being on her end of the bed.
Yeah.
But now the dog will get up and walk around at night, so I hear.
Yeah. And you feel it?
And I wake up when I hear the toenails clicking on the hardwood. And I said, Trish, I can't do this. I can't go on 2.5 hours sleep anymore. Like, I'm dying every night. I said, we either got to put the dog somewhere. So my daughter is gone to college. So what she does is she locks the dog in my daughter's room. It sleeps on her bed.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I leave, she goes and lets the dog out of the daughter's room. So the dog lays in my spot.
Okay.
This is how bad it's gotten right now with her addiction to this dog. So I thought, is anybody else going through this? When you guys had that really, really expensive dog, did your parents spoil the hell out of it?
Yes, my mom did. Our Scottish Terrier was like an extension of our family. So I've lost that feeling, that sense of feeling that you have
You think
right
it would
now.
come back if you got another dog right away?
It might. If I have one as great as Gracie. She was like a human. And she would come in and lay, and she would get under the blanket and know exactly how to like lay her head on the pillow. And she was like a human. It was weird. So I get it.
Angie, tell me about the expensive dog stuff.
My son decided to go all out and get him a beautiful bed. And this bed, it looks like a little like love seat, and then it folds out and makes into a bed. So during the day, he sits on it and watches TV, and then at night it folds out with his bed and blankie. That was a whopping $285.
Oh my God!
Wow! So that if I found out that my wife was buying our dog $285 stuff,
yeah,
I get the $10, the $15 stuff.
You'll never find that out. Trust me.
Part of it is
I'm a
like
woman.
I don't
We know
know
how to keep
I
it.
don't know how any of our finances work, so I don't know how much she's spending. But if it comes to a point where I've got to put it together, then it's too much.
Okay.
That dog is really living better than I am.
Do you have a cat tree?
No.
Thank God. Cat trees are the grossest things
Our
I've
cat's
ever seen.
pretty self-sufficient. She just kind of does what she wants, and then I scoop out the litter on Fridays.
Ugh.
That's really it, man. That cat is so low maintenance. That cat is the human me. Super low maintenance, and the dog is a human Trisha. Why is 7:25 Monday morning such an important time? Because we're going to try and give you $1,000 cash. So set an alarm, 7:25 Monday. We'll try and get you $1,000. Back into the podcast now.
Bingo! How fun!
Last week, someone lost an eye at bingo. Bingo!
Bingo what bingo? Bingo!
All right, I love listener bingo because you get to be the star of the show. When we pick up the very first line, if you're on the other end, you get a bunch of swag, but you've got to fit Kat's mold. This morning, she's looking for the first person listening who
found their spouse, not your boyfriend, but your spouse on a dating app. So this is the equivalent of what dating apps were back in the 80s. They had to make these like video dating videos. And here's an example of all these.
And my goal in life is to have my own religion.
I was a flop at canoeing. Someone that's clean. Be clean, you know? I keep my car very clean, and I expect a man to do the same. And I also like very meaty men. One who is charming, doesn't smoke in my face.
Yep.
I am looking for a passionate yet permanent romance within the guidelines of safe dating practices.
You sound like a ton of fun.
They sound like a riot. I would just say like no long nails. If I had to be like picky like those women were, I would say no long nails.
Okay, so that's yours is anyone listening who
found their spouse on a dating app.
Mine is going to be anyone listening who has to get some kind of a surgery over the holiday break here. My daughter Reagan comes home from college today, and Monday she has to go have her tonsils out.
Bummer.
Yeah. And she's like, well, how long am I going to be out? I'm like, 6 weeks. And she's like, no, really? And I'm like, no, it'll be a couple of days. But the older you get, that's one of the surgeries that, like, it's tougher to recover from, right? So I want to know, is there anyone listening who has got to get some kind of a surgery over the holidays? Kat's looking for anyone listening who found their mate on some kind of a dating app or video dating, something like that. Yeah. Leslie, you're first through, so who gets the bingo, Kat or myself?
Be yourself.
Oh, unfortunately, you got to have some kind of a surgery over the holidays?
Yes, I have to have carpal tunnel surgery.
Oh, man. So what are you dealing with? Are your fingers all like contorted, or do you just like feel it coming on?
Yeah, well, it's like I get numbness in my hand, and then it feels like when you sleep on your hand, but it's like almost throughout the whole entire day.
Kat's husband calls that the stranger.
What? Is that his wrestling move?
No.
Bro, what's wrong with you?
How long of a recovery is something like this?
Well, actually, it's the same day surgery. You don't even get knocked out for it anymore. So you're actually awake
You
while
sound
they do
disappointed
it?
in that.
Do they just numb you, give you a Valium, or I would not handle that.
No, like I actually, I had my other hand done, and I thought, oh my gosh, really? It's gonna hurt like heck, whatever. I sat there and went through the other one with the doctor.
Oh yeah. You did say the wrong word. Yeah, you
Watch
can't.
your mouth.
My bad. I know. I thought about that after I said it. My bad.
I don't
This is
think
a
you
holiday
did.
show.
And so like, how long will you be bandaged, wrapped up, not being able to use your hand?
About a week.
Okay, that's not bad then. And then, you said you had this done with the other hand. Does that feel better now? Like you're all good?
Oh, for sure.
Okay, so worth it for somebody dealing with that to get in and just get it handled. Okay.
What? Last question, if you don't mind me asking, what led to this? Were you typing a lot? Do you always do something with your hands for work? What got you to this point?
It was pretty much work related.
Okay.
Like I'm always using my hands. So
you work hard at work, so this is something Kat will never have to fear moving forward in her life.
I stood up an hour ago. Leave me alone.
And when is the surgery? How far out are you?
It's next week. So yeah.
Well, hey, thoughts and prayers that it goes well for you. We give it up for caller number 10, whose name is Dakin.
Hey, what's up, Dakin?
Not much.
Now, when you first said Dakin, I was pretty sure you had said bacon, mostly because I'm hungry. And how do you spell your name? Because I've never heard this before.
Daken.
Does it mean anything?
The DA is from David and the KN is from Kenny, two of my uncles.
Oh, that's cute. So there was a lot of thought put into that. Sometimes you had like almost 10 months to figure it out.
Which one of those uncles has been to jail?
Kenny.
Neither. They both died.
Oh, good one, JJ.
Jesus, lead with that, man.
They shouldn't have to. They shouldn't have to.
And now
you
I'm supposed
drill
now
people
I'm
so
supposed
hard
to
about their
sync
name.
up. I was trying to get to know this guy so we could sync up our answers so that Dakin could win $1,000. And now he'll just do it in memory of his uncles. Dakin, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn you over to Kat. And what she's going to do is she's going to give you 5 words. Your objective is to give her the first 5 words that come to your mind when you hear these. And then I'm going to come back. We're going to try and match ours up. And if we can do so, you win $1,000. Okay?
Sounds good.
Okay.
So he's going to head out. It's just me and you.
Good luck, man.
Hold on. All right. Door is shut. You ready, Dakin?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Let me get my pen here, and I have my 5 words. First word that comes to mind when I say the word, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Here we go. Wallet.
Money.
Paper.
Cut.
Coffee.
Mornings.
You're very good at this game. You're not like umming and ahhing. Rain.
Cloudy.
Say it again.
Cloudy.
Cloudy, okay. And gap. G-A-P.
Oh, jeans.
Oh, okay. All right. We'll bring him back in. This is a quick play. Up for $500. You ready for this? You ready to match up? Or 1,000, sorry. You got to turn your mic on there, brother.
Do we even have a chance?
I think you do. He played really well. He was very quick with his answers, and they make sense. So don't try to think outside the box here, okay?
Dakin, you ready?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. First word to match. Wallet.
Money.
Boom. Got it.
Love it. Let him have his day. Let him have his day.
Next word. Paper.
Now, my first answer isn't the right one. I got to think this through. Because I would have said planes, because that song was on my gym mix yesterday, and it's stuck in my head. So I know it's not planes. I know he didn't say paper planes.
You sure?
Yes, I know he didn't. Paper.
Amazing grace.
Is that a clue?
No, I'm just...
I got me all screwed up. Paper. Pencil. No?
Wrong.
What did he say? Did you say planes?
He said cut.
Cut.
Paper cut.
cut. Dang it, that's on me. That's a good one.
Dakin, he threw his head back.
Answer. Oh.
All right.
Dang it. I'm sorry, man.
Let's finish these three. Coffee.
Grounds.
Morning. Rain.
Storm.
Cloudy. And gap.
Sweatshirt.
Jeans. He couldn't have failed you more, man.
I'm really, really, really sorry about this, brother.
Oh, I just figured keep it simple.
You have a really fun name, though, to play the name game where it's like Dakin, Bo Bacon, Banana Fana, Fo Fakin, Me, My, Mo Makin, Dakin.
Yeah, that's what they did in school, too.
Liam had a classmate named Tucker, and they couldn't do it.
All right.
The Playhouse Podcast is made possible thanks to Bradshaw and Bryan Law Offices. Catch the live show weekdays from 5:30 to 9 on 104.7 KCLD. Now, share this with a friend.